place I first went to, and they said you can't pick up rocks. It's free to go in, but at this particular place right here, they don't want you picking up rocks. And there's no Thompsonite there. The Thompsonite starts at Cascade River. There's Thompsonite at Cascade River, all the way to Cut Face. I don't know if it's everywhere between the two, but you could look. So between Cascade River, where Cascade River Falls is, and Cut Face is Thompsonite area, and a little bit at Horseshoe Bay. I found a little bit, but it's not very good Thompsonite. There's a little mixed in. So past Cut Face maybe. So it's actually a pretty big area where you can get, if you just want a sample of it. I mean, it's not necessarily going to be a real great stuff, but if you want to find some, I showed some pictures on my videos what it looks like. It has a bullseye pattern, and sometimes it has green in it, but usually it's kind of a pinkish color, and sometimes it has bands of green in it, but it kind of looks like an eye. And it's got like radiating needles. If it's roughly broken or something, it'll kind of a fibrous, but it's a zeolite or a zoolite mineral, and it can be polished. And if you want to buy the finished stuff, like if you want to get a ring of it, it's not cheap. It's expensive. But if you want to get a rough piece, you can find them. I mean, they're not necessarily going to be real big, but they're in the basaltic rock. But to buy it, it seems like you can't buy it unless you want to pay a lot of money for it. But it is a lot of work to get out of the rock and everything. I mean, they're not going to do it for free. And if you do want some Thompsonite, maybe I'd sell you some. I do have some that I could sell some specimens if somebody wanted to buy them. I mean, I didn't really pick them up to resell, but I do have some. I don't have any. I do only have one nodule, and I'm not selling that one. It's a big nodule. But the stuff I have is in the host rock. I mean, I don't have anything that's real spectacular. If you want something really nice, you'll have to go somewhere else to get it probably, because I'm not going to sell my best ones, but I do have some stuff that I could probably sell. Just leave a comment or something. You can contact me, and we could trade information, and I could just ship it to you. You could pick on. I'll have to sell it though. I'm not going to send it for nothing. I'll have to get some money for it. But I don't know if that would be considered an ad. But I mean, not too many people watch these videos. But if somebody really wanted a piece of that, I'd sell some of my smaller specimens, and I do have enough that I could sell a few pieces, and I could send you a picture or something, and we could agree on a price. But if you want a really, really good deal, I mean, you can go on eBay and get some too. I'm not guaranteeing that I'll give you a really good deal or anything. I'll just give you what I think they'll sell it for, and you'll have to shop around if you think it's worth it. I didn't really pick them up to resell, but I've got enough of them. If someone was interested in a piece, I probably could part with some and just pick some more up later to replace it. But I also am going to say, I already showed you where you can find it. Just watch these videos and you can get it for free. So if my prices are too high, I showed you where you can get it for free. Just watch the videos and you can come out here and pick it up off the ground. I mean, it's not really that hard to find. It's easier to find than agate. I think I've found maybe one agate in my life, and it was a really bad one, and it might not have even been an agate. It might have just been flint or something. So they're easier to find than agates. I got a bunch of agates for $20 from a guy. It's easier to just buy them for me. It's easier to just pick one out you really like and just buy it. So I don't have agates to sell, but I do have agates, but I don't think I really want to sell any of them. Maybe someday I will, because I do have agates. But I do have enough Thompsonite, I could part with some of it. I mean, it would just be so that you could say you had a piece of Thompsonite. I remember when we were kids, I got one from the rock club, and they told us what it was, and before my mom died, it was still at the house, and she says, make sure and take anything that's yours, and take whatever you want, that's mine, that's hers. Because, Robert's going to dispatch it. So it was kind of like final call. If you have anything in the house, come and get it. And that my Thompsonite was there. I didn't even know I still had it. I had forgotten about it. I got that at the Rock Club in Lima, Ohio. So they must have found that back in the 70s. They started... that was something that was known about as far back as the 70s or early 80s or something like that. And it's from up here. It's the same stuff. And those little specimens, it seems like they cost a bit of money. They're not just $5. I mean, it might have been $5 back then. But the money's lost value, so they're not just $5. And shipping is going to be, they're not real delicate or anything though. Especially if they're in a hose rock, they're probably not delicate. If they're a bigger rock, you'll have to put them in a box. I think I have some small ones I could sell though. I did polish a few. I polished a big one I found last year just to see what it was like. I polished only one. And I picked some up today and I was thinking, okay, these would be candidates for polishing. They might look nice polished.